forgotten to unmute myself. I apologize for that. So, once again, I will start off by saying Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night. It's wonderful to be back again as the festive season has moved through very quickly. Love to know how your Christmas was and your New Year. Hopefully, everybody has been able to stay safe and enjoy their time with family. Now, just for those that are watching from anywhere else besides mytimetv.live, you do need to jump over into My Time TV to be able to comment in the post on the sidelines. Like we have a few people here. My mum's here saying good evening. We have Simone. Hey, honey. Hey, mum. Hey, Mary. Mary's here as well. We've got Tiffany. Maria, I have put my camera in the wrong spot, so I can't actually see a lot of the comments. Madeline is here, and we've got Nikki. So, welcome to everybody. I'm just going to say a really big hello to everybody because I could go through all the comments and be here all night. So thank you for everybody that is tagging others. I do ask you to help me share the love by inviting friends and family to join in. I do have a few new things planned for this year. As much as I'm still focusing on my psychic side of stuff and my readings, I also want to move into the coaching arena where we work on mindset and creating that epic life that we've all been working towards. 2020 was a year that has brought up a lot of heavy stuff. A lot of us have had to do a lot of work on that soul level. But what we have done, and I strongly believe that we have been able to detox a lot of energy in our lives. Some of us would have found that we were really tested in so many different ways. Others may have breezed through it. Now, if you're somebody that breezed through 2020 and wasn't overly present in your life, I hate to say, 21 may find yourself being very challenged in this time. Okay, for those, I believe that we're challenged in 2020 and have done a lot of the soul work and been able to declutter their lives energetically are going to move forward in bounds this year, in leaps and bounds. Okay. So have a think about what your 2020 was like. Do the reflection on that. Okay. Look at what it is that you learnt. Look at what you needed to let go of. And if you haven't done that work or finalized that work, now is really the time to do it because I believe at the end of every year, the start of each new year, we do go into our overlapping energy. So, December, excuse me, is a month that we start to feel January the year after, like the next year's energy start to move in. January is a month that we start to feel that December energy move out from the year before. So a lot of people may still be feeling like they are fed up, they're tired, they've had enough in that sense, even though a lot of us have just had a week or so break or whatever it is, the time period that you've got off. Energetically, we can still feel very tired and very exhausted and emotional on that energetic level. So, if you are somebody that is struggling at the moment, stop and take moment by moment, day by day, week by week. We don't have to change everything at once. As long as you are putting one foot in front of the other, you are moving forward. And you can do that at your pace. But I always say make sure you're moving forward no matter what rate it is that you're moving at. Okay. I know this year I can feel some really big things coming for myself, a lot of positivity, and a lot of people that I'm meeting, I'm seeing that energy coming in around them. And I believe if we've done the hard work in 2020, this is our year to shine. We are going to be pushed and expected to lift into the light energy. We're going to see a lot more people open up spiritually as well and stand in that loving energy more so than the drama of 2020 and the century before, like the century before that sort of thing. So Those that are being pushed a step forward and have gone and done a lot of that hard work last year, you are the ones that are going to be asked and expected to help these people that are coming through and will be challenged more so in 21 and need to move into it. So if you are somebody that you're finding that is being challenged in 2021, reach out and ask for help, ask for support for those that have already traveled that journey, that pathway. Because what we that have done that work are going to be asked or called on to do is help lift those others. So through our own experiences, our own learning, we have the tools and the ability to help those on that second lot of energy that will be coming through. So it's going to be an interesting year. I think we're going to see a lot of people coming together, even though we did that in 2020 with everything that happened around the world. I think we're going to come together more in a loving, light energy in 21 this year. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to watching a lot of people grow and find their epic lives, their passions, and actually find their purpose in life, because we are going to see a lot more of that as well. We are in a 5 universal year, okay? And that is very much about our own power and focusing on us. So if I'd love to know in the comments, actually, are you somebody that struggles to put themselves first? Say me if you do. Put that in the comments. Let me know. I know there is a slight delay, so I will keep an eye on that. We've got a few people tagging friends, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate your love and your support in sharing these messages and these shows as well. So Victoria's asking, what does the universal year mean? The universe works on with the planetaries and the planetary system, and I'm probably trying to explain it the best I can. The planetary system and everything else that sort of moves and shifts. We have 9 years of the planetary world, or the universal world, I should say. We start at 1, we go through to 9, and then we begin the cycle again on 1. So every 10 years it repeats itself in that way. So each year as we shift through that energy, there's different things that we focus on, and we will find different things will come up for us. So I can't exactly remember what the 4 was very much about, but the 5 I know through reading and stuff that I've been doing lately is very much based on it's an air sign, and it's very much focused on the breath, the nurturing and stuff like that. And now this year is going to be the year that we need to nurture ourselves. Okay, so we've got a few me's coming through. I don't want to get into questions just yet, guys, and I want to ask people, please don't be desperate to have your questions answered. Okay, last year I've seen a lot of messages come through my inbox where, and this is more of a negative note, and I want to keep things positive this year, where people are so desperate to get their answers. If you desperately need an answer, book a reading with me, leannewinston.com, and we can do that. I will do readings, and I've got my beautiful members down in the lobby as well watching, and we will bring them up shortly. But I want people to go within, because a lot of times we know the answers within ourselves. But we get ourselves very much wrapped up in this desperate energy where we need something right now. And we've seen a lot of that in 2020. And believe me, it was the energy for that as well. But I'm a very big believer that if we take a step back, we take a deep breath, and we clear our mind, what we're doing is we're grounding ourselves, we're aligning our energy, and we're opening up to that clarity, that message that is going to come through. Okay, I have started the last, I think it's nearly 3 weeks ago now, getting myself into a healthy habit and routine of getting up in the morning, doing the meditation, doing a manifestation plan. Manifestation quote sort of thing, like a prayer. And then I do a little bit of exercise in the morning to kickstart my day. And I'm finding the more I can take that moment, take that step back and clear my mind, the more messages and signs are coming through from Spirit without even trying to go there. So the guidance for myself personally, okay? I'm somebody that doesn't get a lot of information for myself simply because usually your monkey mind kicks in and you question things. I find it easier to go to somebody else to get information about myself because I just take it in then in that way, okay? So I'm taking the time to be more present. I am giving myself permission to be open and willing to receive what the universe has on the matters of love, abundance, and anything else that the universe needs to guide me in for that bigger picture, because the universe has a bigger plan for us than what we realize at times. A lot of times we can think we know what's best for us or what we want. Doesn't always mean that we're right on par either. Sometimes the egos come into it. Other times there's other things there as well. We've got the lovely Roz here as well. Joe is letting me know it's a me for her as well, and there's some other comments there, but we will get to it. But first of all, before you do ask your question, I'd love you to stop and just think about it. Go deep within. Do you know the answer within yourself? Okay, because a lot of the time we have those answers within ourselves, but we forget to take the time to listen. All right. So I will get to them, but first of all, let's bring up some of our lovely members. And we have Dee here. So let's unmute Dee. And we'll bring her up into the thing. Hey, hun. Yep, there we are. You're on screen. Beautiful. It was taking a bit of time to come through. How
That's
are
fine.
you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Sitting here with a thunderstorm going on, so if I get cut off, it's fine.